Good early afternoon, 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, October 7th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So XRP's up 2% on the day. Seems to be pushing towards our technical target here of 55.24 cents. As you know, we had a pattern set up here over the weekend. I'm going to drop back in there just so everybody can see what we were playing off of, so that nobody's feels like they're left out. Especially if you haven't been here before, make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. I would greatly appreciate it, as it's got something weird set up there. I'm going to have to reopen this. But XRP is pushing towards this technical target here. Everybody pay attention to Fortuna Silvermines as well. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's down 9.1%. I'm very excited about that opportunity. So I'm going to look deeper into that. And if I have the opportunity tonight to do the live, I will definitely talk more about that. It's just my son's sick today, and we'll see how it goes tonight. He threw up when we were feeding him through the G-tube this morning. He's sleeping right now. He seems to be doing okay. He doesn't have a fever or anything. No others. I mean, he's a little congested, but it's hard to tell right now. So we're kind of monitoring him and seeing if we have to, we'll take him into the doctor tomorrow. And, you know, if something seems like that's the reason we need to go down that road, we will. But right now we're monitoring. So for XRP, right now, we had this consolidation over the weekend, and it actually broke out and back tested it so perfectly that it led me to believe that, you know, as long as we don't invalidate the structure, there's no reason to think that we're still not going to come up to that 55. Here, let's get an accurate interpretation here. I did this, I believe, in the 30-minute just to get it more accurate. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I like to have the numbers dead on. And I have something exciting about copy trading, and 3 of you already know. If you're on BLOFIN, I finally have adopted it. Oh, and it's spectacular. The copy trading is so much better. We had, for anybody who was in there, there was 3 people in there testing. We're down like $100. And now it's like even. I think it's up like 50 cents. But we've been testing it. Well, I've been testing it out. And I did a trade today just to see the differential. I did a 50x trade with about $330. And I wasn't even aware that there was 3 people copy trading. So when I looked, it showed 3 people were in on the trade, because I didn't know anybody had used the link for BLOFIN, but it said there's 3 people that are sitting in there. So I decided to do a trade on there to see how it would work. I did one before and I lost like $100, and it wasn't the fault of the exchange. I just didn't understand it enough. So I said, I'm not going to copy trade yet. I'm going to understand the exchange. So I did it for a series of months, about 6 months. And now I feel very comfortable. And with all the things I know that are wrong with HOTCOIN, is everything that's right with BLOFIN. It's actually pretty crazy. You don't get liquidated at 78% like most exchanges if you're a leverage trader. So even if you're not copy trading me, I encourage you, after what I've went through now, to join me on BLOFIN as well. It's in the video description below and our pinned comments. If you're a leverage trader, you don't get liquidated on the exchange at 78%. You get liquidated at the full 100% closure. So you don't have to worry about that. On the copy trading, when I did it, it opened up identical to where I opened it. It was within 0.2 of a, it was like 0.0002, which put us down like 0.18%, which is nothing on a 50x trade. And then it ended up being like a 28 or 30% trade that made about $111. So for anybody who was on the exchange before, I noticed those 3 people stayed on when I lost that money the first time, and now you were able to appreciate all those losses. So that's nice to see. That's really cool to see somebody who stayed on that platform while I tried to figure it out. But I said I'd do my due diligence. So right now, the actual technical target here, and we've got the overextended pull, we can actually look at it. It's actually a little bit higher. If it did play out all the way, you could technically say 56.61. So we've got 55.24. And then if you broaden this out a little bit more, we've got all the way up to 56.61. So that's what we're looking at for XRP. First target 55.24, second target 56.61, and this is invalidated with the breach of, it's still this target down here at 52.55, but just make sure if it does break through here again, it probably invalidates before it even gets down there. So this is what I'm looking at today. This is what we've been monitoring over the weekend, so I hope some of you were able to make some money on these trades. And if you are interested, I'm only going to talk about this a few times on the regular to the general public, but most of this is going to be done behind a paywall, which is nothing more than Tom's Army. So if you're looking for this, go on HOTCOIN, and I apologize. Let me turn my camera off for a sec, because it's weird because I had to flip it this way. If you want to copy trade, follow me on BLOFIN. It's in the video description below and our pinned comments. You can go into copy trading. It says minus 111, but we made that back today on this trade. So trade history. So I had lost 109 there when we were using it before. Very inexperienced on the exchange. And now I understood it, but then I started trading by myself. And then the very next copy trade I did, I haven't done one since July 3rd. I did it today. There was 3 people in on the copy trade that were already part of the platform. Did a 50x trade. Was 34,000 XRP. It was up, made $111.93. And that was a position that was open for about an hour and 42 minutes today. About 30% is what it made. So I'm good to see that. I also seen the liquidation. I know when the exchange closes, and it took over 100% for it to close out my position. So I was very happy about that as well. So that's what I'm saying. I have to test the exchanges out properly, and I'm very comfortable now with this. Very comfortable. So if you want to follow, make sure you go to my video description below and our pinned comments if you're looking to copy trade. And that's on BLOFIN. If you are not on BLOFIN, I highly encourage you, even if you're on BITUNIX and or HOTCOIN, when you go on BLOFIN, if you're a leverage trader, I have noticed that your available trade stays open until 100%. And that is a big deal if you're a leverage trader. So just pay attention to that. If you're interested in joining me on the exchanges, you got BITUNIX and HOTCOIN here on the top. And then on the bottom, you see BLOFIN Crypto Exchange. Download that through BLOFIN. There's no KYC or VPN. There's the lowest spot in leverage trading fees. Literally, the lowest leverage trading fees I've seen, hands down, is on BITUNIX and BLOFIN. But on BLOFIN, you have a lot more control over your crypto. When you're not using it, you can take it off the exchange, your money, and the crypto. So it's in its own personalized, behind its own, like, it's basically in its own wallet. It's something that's newer. This is a new style by exchanges, and it's something that I was willing to talk about more once I became comfortable. But I want everybody, because I've been asked and everybody's blowing it up, we can't wait for BITUNIX. So I figured out BLOFIN over the last few months. After HOTCOIN, we could tell was a problem. The shame is we ended HOTCOIN up 237%. So if you're carrying over, make sure you put your funds into BLOFIN. And even if you're just looking for leverage, I'm telling you, it is so much different, it's ridiculous. I'm actually very disappointed that I haven't traded on this, and I was actually on HOTCOIN to start now that I see the differential. No, I can't add the trades on BLOFIN, but I think it's for the best. So if I open a trade, I can't add any additional, but that's not a problem to me. The fact that when I opened it for us and the 3 people that were copy trading, and it opened it almost identical to my price, was all I needed to see. When I closed it, it said I was up 116, and it closed it out at 111, but it's a 50x trade, so that's volatile, so I was very happy with that. And I'm also very happy with the fact we got it back to even now during the testing phase. This wasn't a test today. This was for real. Even back then, it wasn't just a test. I would have closed it out at 100%, or it closed out on its own if it lost 100%. It just happened to go down. So that's what I'm offering to my audience. If you want to copy trade me, consider that. I will share more about this in the members only area, but I want to make it inclusive. I can't help it. I'm an inclusive person. But when I talk about positions, and if you want to actually show your trust and show me that it's something deeper, join Tom's Army. If you do join me on copy trading, join my family. That's all I ask. So with XRP right now, we see this technical move up that could happen. We've got a nice V-shaped recovery here, and that was the short term. Now if we get rid of this, and we just look at this now, if we look at the uptrending support here, I think we can start to acknowledge here that we're starting an uptrend. And it's something like this. So if we were to lose this uptrend that seems to be starting here, that is where you could be like, okay, you know, maybe it is reversing back down, and maybe it's not going to fulfill the entirety of this technical move. And especially because you have that uptrend like that. And then you can see it's kind of an ascending formation here. So, I mean, this could be perceived as bearish if it falls back through it. So just pay attention. And I will release this because I think it's very important to watch, because we have had this big move here. Well, not big, but it's been a nice reversal. I'm just happy we're able to take advantage of it as a community. I really am. So that's, you'd have a technical drop back down to support if it breaks this. So I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Let me know in the comments everything you think about what I said. I hope to see some of you join me on BLOFIN. As I said, it's in the video description below and or pinned comments. I'll put it higher up in my I'll put it above HOTCOIN now, just because it's going to be the copy trading. I'm going to keep BITUNIX on the top, but I'm going to put it to where it's more viable, to where you can see it. Actually, I'm going to put it on the top right now. I'm going to put it in the top, just so everybody can see it. Make sure if you want to follow me on copy trading, you do. I'll put a note in for the members of Tom's Army so that they can see. Have a blessed afternoon, everybody. I got to go check on my son. Like I said, he's under the weather. So I'm going to do this as I can today and in the days to come. Have a blessed day, everybody, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the renewed copy trading. I'm so very excited.